Hello Jack and Brian, John Allen from New York. This week I thought I'd put together a little show on the Vicor Mega Pac, which I always found to be a little bit confusing, and I know that we've all been looking for a viable power supply for our vehicles, and you seem to like this particular Vicor Mega Pac. And I just wanted to show everyone what it was like when I received my 3 packs, and hopefully this will help demystify it and make it seem a lot easier for anybody else who wants to go about doing it. These are the 3 Mega Packs that I ordered. They came in the mail, UPS. Which is great. I'm just about to take them apart and to pick out the actual bricks that I need, the Vicor bricks that are in there, and start to make my DC to DC power supply. Is remove all the lids. I've actually taken the screws out of the side, all the sides of these boxes. There were a few screws in the side which I took out already. So basically these bricks are all held in here. Yeah, this one I've undone. Let's take this one out. There's your Vicor brick. And I'm going to use 3 of these. These are the 5 volt 40 amp bricks, and I'm going to trim them down to try and give myself a 13 volt total. And I'm going to have to put a resistor between the trim points S minus and T. I'm going to put a 68 kilo ohm resistor in there. That's what I got off the website calculator. Those pins just pull out of the back, so it's quite simple. It pushes in there, and then you see it slots into position. And then, easy to take out. Actually quite well made. Okay, I'm now going to attempt to put my 68 kilo ohm resistor, solder these onto this position here. I think I'm probably going to have to hold this in position with a piece of tape or something. Sure, let me just try anyway. I'll just try this and see what happens. Oh, seemed to work quite well. It's on the S minus. I'm going to attempt to put it on the T, the trim spot. Let's get some solder on there. Move it all up. A little bit there. Warm that up. Oh yeah. Well, it's on. Believe it or not. It's in position. And my concern is
this is on top of this, whether it's going to interfere with that. Okay, no, it seems to be fine. That's going to be just fine. Now you might ask, how do I know that this is a 68 kilo ohm resistor? Well, it has markings on it, and this one is a blue stripe followed by a grey stripe followed by an orange stripe and then a gold stripe, and there's an online color code decoder that you can look up, and it will give you what the codes are. Now this is on the S minus again. Just like that. Pretty impressive, really. All together in series, it will give me 13 volts DC supply from my traction pack. I have a couple of spares for the next one. I actually had to go to Radio Shack to get these. They came in a big packet of probably several hundred. I don't have that here right now. But anyway, several hundred of them all together, and I had to fish through them all to find the 5 68 kilo ohm that were in the packet. So that was quite a, it took about 5 or 10 minutes to do that. I've made some of these connectors here. Just put them in there, it's a stiff wire. So these are connected up in series. Then I'm going to put these bolts on. These nuts I mean, and get those all tightened up. And that should make my connections, and then all I need to do is connect those two there to my my bus bar. It'll be my 12 volt supply, and the negative to the ground on the vehicle. So what I've done is I've got the cable attached to it, the ground, negative and positive, or neutral and live. Put a plug on the end of there. I'm going to plug this in, switch it on. Fan started up, seems good. Let's get some testing. Test drive. Okay, let's see. .79 volts. Okay, so I'm producing out of there. And let's check the 12 volt. Now that's 11.95. Okay. Well, I hope you found that to be useful. Also, the noisy fan, it's a really noisy fan inside these Mega Pacs. I actually found a fan at Radio Shack that I had been using previously on my lead acid EV as a venting fan for the hydrogen gas out of the rear battery compartment. And it really seemed to last quite well, and it wasn't as noisy, so I just wanted to show you that. So let's take a look at the cover. I'll just take that off. So this was the fan that I took out. It's a 4 watt 12 volt fan, and it was pretty easy to put this new fan in, which is now a 1.9 watt fan. It's a brushless fan, and I just had to connect it up where this one came out. Basically this cover on the back pops off, and you can take this out. It's not that difficult. And then made the connections that were inside here, and it's proved to be quite a bit quieter. So let's have a listen.
It has a decent airflow and everything. So I'm going to try that out. This was really, as you could hear in my previous video, quite noisy. And obviously we'll see how it works and if it keeps the cooling going well. So I just wanted to show you that. And that fan was only about $20 or something at Radio Shack. It's off the shelf, very reasonable. So even if it doesn't last more than a couple of years, which my last one did last, it's still not such an expensive item. But I think the quietness is really worthwhile. So that's the Vicor Mega Pac, the $20 fan from Radio Shack, and also one of the things I did was I adjusted my voltage up. It was coming in under 13 volts, I wanted 13 volts. So I snipped one of those resistors that I soldered on, I snipped that off, and now I'm getting 13.46. I'll stick with that for the time being and see how that works. So that's it from me, John Allen from New York for EVTV. Have a great week, guys.